it hot enough to box? Yeah, let's go. Keep hydrated. Ladies and gentlemen, our first bout, boxing out of the red corner, out of Johan's gym. Give it up for Jason Clayton. His opponent, out of the blue corner, from New Jersey Boxing, Oliver Lee.
Let's go!
Referee is Miguel Alonso.
We're ready. This is round number one. In the red, white, blue trunks is Jason Clayton from Johan's Gym. In the all black with the white trim is Oliver Lee from New Jersey. This is the novice division. We start off with the first two bouts in the novice division. 3 rounds, 2 minutes in duration. Good right hand and good movement from Jason Clayton. And he's got some good balance, a good set of balance on him, champ.
Yeah, I think it's still early, though, for him to play games a little bit. He can do a little wind punch there, wind up, and he don't need to do that. He needs to just go out there and just stick the jab, come right with the right hand. And don't be trying to be pretty, because you know what? Fighting is very early, and these guys here, they ain't playing at this amateur class.
And look for Oliver Lee with a good right hand. As you mentioned, Clayton better not get too sure of himself. He'll be taking that right hand of the flat-footed Oliver Lee. But definitely the footwork belongs to Jason Clayton. And there we saw that right hand. And I'm sure, champ, you remember back to your Golden Gloves days, and those were some really good times. You traveled around, and that's where you learned your trade.
That's because you fight all kinds of guys. You know, never know what you're fighting or who you're fighting. And you just got to be ready. You just got to have the stamina, and you got to go out there and just fight. You get real action in the amateurs.
And again, as you always say, only 3 rounds to do it, so not a lot of time to get the job done. You don't have time really to feel out your opponent, see what he's got. You've got to just do your thing. As we come to the final seconds of round number one, the opening bout of this Golden Gloves Championship bout live from SportsFest.
That's one after the bell.
One for the road, as they call that. And we got a great crowd on attendance here this evening at Cedar Beach, showcasing the beautiful Allentown Park system. Let's talk about the scoring. We are now back to the 10-point must system. There cannot be a draw. 10 points to the winner of round 9 or less to the loser. 3 knockdowns in any one round or 4 in the entire bout will automatically stop the fight. And of course, as we talk about the scoring, only the knuckle portion of the gloves, that's the front portion of the knuckle surface, will count as a scoring blow. And as you remember, for the last several years, they've gone to the computerized clicker system, which was a real, well, no other way to say it, but a total bust. You never liked it. I never liked it. A lot of the boxing officials never liked it, so they went back to the 10-point system.
Well, I like what my eyes can see, and sometimes my eyes make mistakes. Click that once, click it twice, and I might be wrong when I click it.
There are just some things better left not to the computer, just by doing it by hand. Round number 2, Jason Clayton from Johan's Gym in the red, white, and blue. In the all black with the white trim is Oliver Lee from New Jersey.
I tell you, Oliver Lee, he's not stepping back. He's punching, and Jason Kidd is getting, because he's not ducking punches. He's pulling away from punches, and that's when he's getting hit on the end.
And Clayton just cautioned by the referee for pushing. Good right by Oliver Lee.
See what I told you, Mike? He came out there, and he was throwing punches, getting cocky up, and now look at him. He's not fighting that way anymore. To me, he's getting hit. He's running out of gas, and it's just a matter of time before he quits.
And we're going to talk to someone that knows all about fighting outside. Many of your title fights were in Las Vegas at Caesar's Palace outside of the parking lot, and you fought in 100-degree heat. How do you expect that to determine the fights tonight?
It takes a lot out of you, and when you get back to the corner, you need to drink water. Like I said, he's getting the 8 count now. He's tired because he came out there like he's going to be all of that, and it shows that none of that is really happening.
And the referee using that standing 8 as an evaluation tool. It doesn't count any more than a scoring blow, but he gets a chance to look at the eyes, see the reflexes, and the heat will play a factor in tonight's bouts. Make no mistake, with the humidity, we are well over 90-some degrees. And there's the bell, the end of round 2. And you fought Kenny Norton outside, Ernie Shavers, and so many of your fights that were well over 100 degrees. And as you said, you must stay hydrated.
You got to, Mike, because if you don't, in 1 or 2 rounds, you will you'll fatigue yourself. You really want to know where it all went. And
let's take a look as we set it up for the standing 8.
He's getting hit, Mike. He's getting hit. He's not really fighting. He's fighting his flirts now, and he wants to quit.
Well,
I think he still wants to quit.
You must know that 1 minute things could be going fine. The next moment in this heat, it could turn around. The punches are going to affect you more. When you throw and you miss, it's going to take a lot more out of you.
Oh, yeah, when you miss, it does take a lot out of you.
You're not fighting in an air-conditioned casino here tonight. You're fighting with 90-degree heat and humidity. Third and final round in this 141-pound novice division.
He come out fighting like that. Come out fighting really good. But let's see what happens. See if he runs out of gas.
Nothing flashy about Oliver Lee, but he's getting the job done.
Yeah.
He's landing those right hands you just saw, and he's conserving his energy. And as you see now, Clayton is not able to provide the foot movement that he was in the first round.
Well, he's running out of gas again, Mike, and you can't run out of gas there. You're going to get hit. He's starting to get hit. Starts out good for the beginning, but then he gets a little lackadaisy and falls asleep.
And the officials are going to be extra cautious due to the extreme heat and humidity conditions. They're going to be watching the fighters very, very closely because heat exhaustion could come up on you any second.
He's getting another 8 count, so well, that was a warning. And he's tired.
He's tired. He's basically one punch, and I think he'll be gone. One punch. If Lee can land with that right hand, a solid right hand.
What Lee's doing is keeping the pressure on. He's right there in front of him. He's making him throw punches, and more energy he's using when he does that.
And one thing Clayton's doing that, well, a few people did it. Larry Holmes did a little bit. Muhammad Ali is pulling away from the punch, but you really got to pull away and move off to the side.
Well, you can't pull away from a punch when you're on the ropes, and that's what he was doing, leaning on the ropes, and that's why he couldn't pull away from those punches.
All right, this bout in the novice division will go to the judges' scorecards. 3 judges seated at ringside. Again, 10 points to the winner of the round, 9 or less to the loser. Cannot be a draw. Let's take a look at the part. We see him starting to fade.
And they want to get that head guard off his head real quick, Mike, and put some wood on top of it because he is hot. And that head guard makes him even hotter when he gets
I was going to say, in the heat and humidity, the headgear serves to really make you hotter.
Oh, yeah.
And we are ready for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the results of bout number 1. The winner on points, boxing out of the blue corner from New Jersey, Oliver Lee.
All right, the judges
Let's hear
didn't
it for Jason Clayton.
go for the flash of Jason Clayton. They went for the punches, the determination of Oliver Lee.
I tell you what, he came out there and he stood his ground, and he was throwing those punches, so he won it, no question about it.